Hello everybody and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. So we do have, the roller coaster is full of metal, so we do have this little bit left spare, so we are going to just sell it here, where this should now mean, I forgot to put my foot on the brake. Brilliant, so there's another 54,500. This now means that we can go, and the flooring factory, we want to buy this for 110,000. And now we need to have a look at what it needs. So planks long and planks short. So it's 90 to 180 floor, so it doubles it if we do planks long. If we do planks short, it's almost, well, it's not worth it, I don't think. So we will look at getting some long planks to it. And by doing that, we'll go have a look at our sawmill, see if there's anything there. So there's not a lot, but it's probably worth getting these two into the production now, because as long as we get them in, it means we should have some floor tiles by the morning, which we can then get to the roller coaster, which should mean that it's starting, that it has everything. I wasn't going to give it planks, but considering there's only one stack of planks, it seems foolish not to. Ooh. Time slightly wrong there, so we will pick this up. We can then go and pick the planks long up and put this in, and we also need to check just how much wood we have. Why won't let me get that? Right, I've got them both. No, I don't. Okay, we're just going to have to do one planks and then do that one next. We need to check how much wood we've got in the sawmill, because it's now obviously with the flooring factory, it's getting really dark, with the flooring factory now only accepting planks long and planks short, well just normal planks as it were, we need to make sure that this is, well, at full capacity and roaring, otherwise we'll be caught short. So let's lift this onto here. And once we've delivered these, we will then rest and call it a night, I think. So let's just tilt the forks forward, like so. We can put this down. Let's jump into here, and we will make our way to our new factory. So I think it's this one, and it looks like we deliver just into here. So straps off, they're in, factory. Let's activate. Let's activate, and then we'll turn this off so we're not racking up any more leasing fees. We will go back to the house, and once we run around the back, like so, we will see you in the morning. And just like that, we have 3 pallets of floor tiles. So these can go to the roller coaster, and then that should mean it has everything it needs to progress to the next step. If I'm right in thinking, is there 11 steps or 13 steps? So there is quite a few to do, and we need most of the productions to do it. So if we just call into here, drop these off. Okay, so that doesn't need any more. I will have a look at the boatyard. Will that need some? Because we're not too worried about them just yet, and money's alright at the moment. We could always go and find another collectible, but I think we will drop these off in here if we can. If we can't, then we can always just sell them. With the farmer's market being so close, it makes sense just to drop into there. So if we pull forward to here, right, so the boatyard has taken them, which is brilliant. We've now got our first products to making our very first yacht. And the best thing to do will be to go back to our sawmill, see what products we have there, and whatever we don't need, well, we'll call it the sawmill again because I didn't check what our capacities are, where we are. So we just call into here, we can see how much more we can get into storage, because we'll get paid for it here, unlike the boat where you only get paid at the end. So let's stop here, let's go to here. So we can get planks, we can get a lot of planks in. Staircase railings we're full. Planks long we can get in, beams we can get in, and we could squeeze a little bit of metal in if we need to, but we don't have to. In saying that, our, what is it actually called? Because I think when I was editing the last one I was calling it the iron ore factory, I was calling it all sorts, the iron furnace. Right, I'll have to remember that because I think I got it wrong on multiple times. So we do have a few wooden products here, which we don't need to put, unless has it worked through it all. Flooring factory. Yes, it's pretty much. So it could really do with... We'll give it the planks long, because that seems to be the better production, and then the rest can go to the roller coaster. Because I don't think we need to give it too much just yet. Because obviously the roller coaster, if we gave the roller coaster all of this, we would then get paid and make a bit of money. So I'll think about it whilst we load up very quickly. This shouldn't take us too long. So I've decided all the pallets, well planks sorry, they are all going to go into the flooring factory, and the wooden beams, they are going to go into the roller coaster. And then we may look at purchasing ourselves a little something. So this first lot into here, put the straps back on, and we will go and take the wooden beams over to the roller coaster, and we'll go drop these off and make a tiny bit of money. And next to the roller coaster, if they don't sell here, we can look to take them elsewhere. Or if not, we can take them over to the yacht. So they've both gone. So we're going to go into here. We are going to go to our leased items, so leasing costs. We're going to return the trailer, but in returning the trailer, we are going to buy another. So flatbed trailers, I think it is. We are going to go for here, but we're going to, I know I've got this same trailer in Oakbridge Farms, but I'm hoping if I go for, so say two designs, if I go for the sides, which let's buy that, and then if we go back and combinations, it should give us 37,000. We'll buy the Palafinger, we'll put beacons, which beacons that? We'll put beacons on it. And I'm hoping the sides, because in the last episode, I don't know whether it is to do with the new patch that's come out. I've seen one or two people have problems with it. If we have the sides on, it should mean that if the straps aren't working properly, we'll be able to keep all our products on, as long as they're not stacked too high and silly. I know this truck isn't ours, but we can still just use it for the time being. So let's hop into here, and to me this just makes perfect sense. It means we don't need to have a load of forklifts sort of scattered around here, there and everywhere. We can just take this one everywhere we go, as long as we're using obviously this trailer. So let's pull that into there, into here. Let's lift that up, and we'll just turn this off for now, because we are going to need, we definitely need to go find ourselves a little bit of wood. So I am going to, we haven't been over there just yet, I'm going to go thin a little bit out over there I think, because it's, well, it's very close, let's put it that way. And I've seen there is a few dead trees in there, and there are a few quite together, so we can look at trying to pull them out. +1. I'm just hoping I haven't done too much damage here to make it look a bit unsightly. Well, I'm hoping this little bit of thinning will do it, well, in real life, it'll do it the world of good. And the next job is to go find the Volvo. So if we just want to turn this back round. Oh, too fast. You gotta be really steady when you do it. And we will just drive this to the edge, because there probably will be 1 or 2 more trees in there that we could take without making it look too sparse. I would have said definitely on here. Those pine trees would be good ones to go. So let's turn this off. Let's find the Volvo. And we'll want to get our logging trailer, because that we can get a load more in that, and it'll be a lot easier to use than the forwarder that we've got. We could really do with building some sort of a shed up here, to store our equipment in, especially because we're in the winter months now. It would make a lot of sense. But let's drop this off. Let's go and put this on, and I've just realised our wood chips. It is the time to sell, and it's the old sawmill is where we've got to go. So we will just park this up and leave this in position ready, and then we'll go jump into our buggy, which we've bought and well, I think we've driven it around a tiny little bit and then just left it be. But this is going to go, because we've got 2 nice piles here, which should hopefully, these should fill this. So this wants to go back there. We can unfold, so that's all ready. Let's turn the Volvo off. Let's find the buggy. And we need to get the wood chips from our sawmill. Add them to here. Oh, you can't do too tight of turns with this. Add them to here and head off to the old sawmill. So we just pull into here and press R. Oh, there's a lot. This is going to be 4 trips worth of wood chips. I didn't realise we had that many in here. But we need to now go to the old sawmill. I don't know where you sell them there, but I'm sure we'll find out. Where do we sell wood chips? Oh, is this it? What is this? Okay, no, we don't sell wood chips there. This is rather interesting. That looks like it could be a wood chip thing here, where that conveyor's going. Do we pull into here? Anything there? No. This is definitely a wood chip pile. Let's pull in. Can we sell them? Where do we sell our wood chips? That 100% has to be wood chips in there. Do we go over it? Let's... Oh dear. Let's see if that's any better. Let's go down. Can we sell there? No. I don't understand how it says we can sell them here, but I can't find anywhere to sell them. Do we pull into here? This is most strange. I'll keep having a look around off camera to see where we can sell. And I will just say, this buggy, I don't know whether we're going to keep it or whether it'll go, but it couldn't handle those going down the road. It just kept flicking me about side to side, so that wasn't my driving, that was just with the weight of 5,000 and a bit wood chips. It couldn't handle it. But I cannot find anywhere to sell my wood chips, unless the only other place I can think of is where all your items, or the majority of your items, spawn, which is up here. Don't get me stuck on here. If we just have a drive through these spawn points, can we drop anything here? No. So we'll have to find somewhere else. So we're going to the fire department and we just have to go so slowly. Any faster and we will just fly about like no tomorrow. So we're going to go to the fire department and then we are going to sell this buggy because I can't see us using it very much now, considering what we bought it for. It can't handle. Here we go, wood chips. So whilst they're going in, is there a better and bigger trailer for us? Because we have, once this is empty now, so we have wood chips, we have another 18,000 litres. So I would rather go with the tractor with a trailer, oh it's just here, with a trailer on to do the 18,000 litres. So that's 13. Do I? No, I'm not gonna use them on this series yet. This Massey Ferguson trailer though. So if we capacity 13,000, that's right enough, innit? 20, so we can afford that. So let's buy that, and we are gonna go sell this. Is it an ATV or a UTV? Don't know. We're gonna go sell this, which is a shame because it's a lovely, lovely vehicle. But if it can't do the job we need, there's no point having our money in there, and it's just a depreciating asset then. So we can get, we've had it for 4 months, we can get 21,241 for it. Oh, do we want to replace the tyres? No, I don't think so. Let's leave them, unless I've already did that by accident. But let's sell that, and we will find. Well, whilst this is here, we'll go straight into this, and we will we'll load this trailer up and get it to our sawmill. So after a shaky start, we soon got the hang of it again. That log wouldn't leave my grab, so it's basically a tail out the back as we go up here to get these into the sawmill. So as long as we can get some of these logs into the trigger, we can crash the crane into the roof. I don't honestly know where that stores. Does it store on the side or where? Or do you hang it over the tractor? I don't know. Okay, so we didn't get them all, so let's just put our legs down. We'll extend the boom like so. We'll now put our legs back up, jump into here, get the rest of these in, and click the trigger. So 14,500 litres of wood in there, so at least we now know that this is going. So we do need to get back into this to go get our new trailer to load up with wood chips. I've only just realised this is the same trailer. Obviously we've got a different configuration, but it's the same trailer we had when I was doing Star Owies. Just we had an auger on the back with the same tractor. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but anyways. So once more we're reversing to our wood chip trigger. Let's load up some 19 and a bit thousand. Well, just over 19,000, which we're almost there. Brilliant. And we will go sell these to the fire station, and then we will head off up to our iron furnace to see how much metal we have. So we're going to have to do a very sharp U-turn, which I don't know whether they're illegal to do in as well, especially in is this America or Canada, wherever? America, I'm going to say. Don't know whether they're illegal to do in a junction like that, but anyways, we're doing it. So hopefully another 25,000 here would be brilliant. More would be even better, which I think we've gone way over. £41,308. I'll take that all day long. So we'll take this back to the farm, jump into our lorry, get up to the iron furnace and see what's there. I can't wait till we've got bigger and better machinery to make our lives a lot easier. But that is all part of Farming Simulator. Start off small, unless you get a mod map where they give you like everything. But start off small and slowly just work and build your way up. It does make it very well worth it. Well, very much worth your while. And it gives you a sense of accomplishment. I haven't told that little trailer, just so everyone knows. It's still there. And I've realised every time I cut wood, I cut far too much for what we have. Which doesn't matter, because by the time we get to the iron furnace and load it up, we will sell that metal and we'll get one more load of wood, which I'll probably just jump cut it just for time, get that into our sawmill, which leads me to think, what is our wood turner like? Our wood turner's got loads. Second to last bridge, went to put foot on brakes and we just went everywhere. Luckily we didn't go down the bank, otherwise that would have been quite the mess. So how much metal, if any, does this want? 2,095. So I thought that would be the case, but these the roller coaster is offering the best price. Has anything changed? We better just keep an eye on what's happening on this. And we'll now go to Silverrun Market. So when we get a chance, there are a few things I want to buy. For this map, I think a Fenta or a John Deere. A Fenta or a JCB Fast Track would be brilliant for running about. And also, there is a modded truck, which, let's just sell this. So 157, so almost £80,000 there. So there is, I was just looking at it. If we go to here, so we get the crane on the back, what's that, that's 600 horsepower, so if we go to max engine, 780 horsepower, that's 270, what's front mounting, okay, we don't really need that, mirrors, yes, mud flaps, safety frame, yeah, why not? It'll be one of those things. We're on a logging map, aren't we? So we might as well. Aero parts, yes. Yeah, so with everything there, we need £274,500. And it's a 6x4, so that's brilliant for us. Yeah, that would be absolutely amazing. And then you could put all our trailers on it, and then we could get away with our small logging trailers, and then that will be able to get most places as long as we sort of pull the timber out. But right, let's get to the Volvo. We'll get our trailer and we'll quickly load that up to fill into the sawmill, and then I think that will be another successful episode. So for myself, I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying doing the logging. I'm enjoying, using the equipment properly, which is something I've never done before. I've always sort of fallen out with it, with how tricky it was, especially because I used to play on console. even more so when you are just trying to use your mouse and stuff like that. But no, I'm very much enjoying it, and it's quite nice because it's a purely nigh on production based map, which makes it different compared to how Oakbridge Farm is, because that is a lot of farming. Fair dues were built up to a load of productions, but it's still completely different. So is that where we put the crane? I did try to fold it up down the side, but it just wouldn't fit. Oh, hello. It's going for a little wander. It's almost like if we had left a log in there, it'd be like when you put a carrot on a stick in front of a donkey. So once again, we are putting another load of logs into here. Let's see if we've got slightly more here. I'd like to think we do. So let's hop out. And what are we on? So 13,000. So what's that? That's 15. Well, we're roughly the same. So that should be plenty to keep. It fair works through it, doesn't it? That should be plenty to keep that going at least through the night. Typical with myself, I've got far too much wood for us to gather up for this episode, so we've still got a few piles just down there to go get. I managed to get the big one here and finish off what was down here. I don't know if there's any more wood. Oh, there's a stack of logs over there. I must have missed them. But let's go and just check the flooring factory. So let's visit here. Obviously that's the dump point. Flooring Fantasies. And we have one pallet of flooring. And whilst we're here, I will look to get... It's probably not the most professional way of doing things, but I find it a lot easier to get my thumbnails whilst I'm recording. Otherwise, I got to faff about afterwards to get one. So, as you can probably guess, this is this episode's thumbnail. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all liked and enjoyed the video, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye for now.